I was muted that whole time. Anyway, recap what I was just saying. Yeah, sorry if I am moist right now. I had to work farther from home than normal, and also had to pick up dinner and go out of my way for that, and also take a shower the moment I got home because it was really hot out. So I am that right now. But let me jump into my sketching scene. Sorry, it is dusty here. It's mostly just eraser crap. That. So this is what I drew previously. There we go. I guess I'll work on another one, another draft of this. I do use this as my starting soon screen for now, but I'm looking at him and I'm like, he looks a little too young, a little too, I don't know, kind, gentle, for the Gobbie that I'm looking for. But I've also been practicing with a different angle that has his head tilted more upward. It's kind of hard with noses and everything. So I'm going to make an attempt at that on stream. We're going to have some fun with that. We're going to stash you, I guess, in the back of the notebook or the sketchbook. Sausage! Everyone, go follow my friend Sausage. Those of you watching on my YouTube VOD. Sausage is super wholesome and will set up shops and start dance parties in the middle of Arc Raiders with everyone shooting each other. So, fun stuff, good guy. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Literally had like 2 minutes before stream to get set up, so still kind of catching up here. Sausage, how are you doing? How is Arc going? Have you had a good shop day? Did anyone try and steal from you? It's going to be a tricky angle to pull off here. Maybe I should have started with 5H, but too late now. I'm on 3H currently. All right, so what I've learned when I was kind of just testing stuff out, actually, no, let's lower that circle and make it bigger. Only a little bigger, though. Well, that's quite a bit bigger, but... Well, I need to be a little more confident in my line work sometimes. I like to be more scribbly. Yeah, my audio is working. Yeah, it's really hot out here in Minnesota, for Minnesota, especially for the month of May. I wouldn't be shocked if there was a storm tomorrow. Also, completely unrelated. My ADHD just kicked in there. But understandably, because I have been stuck on bee puns since Sean Murray tweeted the bee. And yeah, I've been really hyped for whatever he's got cooking for No Man's Sky, or possibly Light No Fire. This feels like it's not working. Let's see. Let's lower the nose. And the mouth is there. Get some foreshortening. Which means the chin should be around here. No, that feels wrong. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing at this angle. Man, I had this all figured out last time I was drawing, and that was off stream. I think I will figure it out over the course of this one. I keep seeing the collaboration window keeps twitching. Something keeps changing over there, and I'm like, what's happening? Is someone chatting? I need to scoot forward. Yeah. Sorry for the screen shake. Maybe if I change this to be over this way. I'm sure it'll make more and more sense as I'm going. Right now it looks really weird. Widen the septum. No. We need to go even wider on this. Wider. And there we go. Maybe that's the wrong direction for this. Sometimes it helps me to, like, rotate the image. There. Move that out of the way. Move controller somewhere else. Stops getting in the way here. Okay, the jaw line is starting to make a little more sense. That looks weird. Maybe if I think less about the negative space of the mouth and more about the flesh around the mouth, it'll help me visualize better like what I'm supposed to be doing. No. No, we want this curved line, a simple curved line. There we go. Smaller eye, so he doesn't look as sweet. We want his big ass ear. There is one thing that I'm proud of from that other drawing that I feel like I figured out. Ears really well. I know you can still kind of see his mouth. I erased it, but it's 3H. It doesn't erase as well as 5H. See if we're doing something with that. I keep doing that where I'm thinking too much about the negative space around them within the mouth rather than the flesh around it. maybe that's the play right there. What just happened? That was weird. Get rid of this line if I can. Use my straight edge. Down there. We got a more extreme signpost angle now. I don't know if I like that. There we go. Yeah, we'll take it. Then a little, as I keep saying, a little bit I'm going to be playing Bravely Default. I will be separating the VODs like I have been lately. Past few days have been weird because it's been the weekend and I don't do drawing on the weekend. And it's been a long weekend. But with consideration of the long weekend... Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Is I forgot to put out my... You know what? It's fine. You know what? It's not fine. Let's do this real quick. text. Forgot to put that out. Oh yeah, I think I kind of cut myself off midway through saying it. But so No Man's Sky creator Sean Murray put out a tweet like he always does. But he only does that when there is an imminent update to No Man's Sky. He's the creator of No Man's Sky and the CEO of Hello Games. At least I think that's his official title. That. No, let's not cut it off until we know where we're ending. Yeah, so he put out a tweet, and he always does this, where he will put out the tweet of an emoji or an emote relating to whatever the next update is going to be. And sometimes it's, sometimes the updates are minor, whatever. You have no idea until the update's actually out. But he does that, and it's like honestly a brilliant PR move in my opinion, or a brilliant marketing move, because it gets the entire community speculating and theory crafting and all of that. Like, what is it this time? So over the weekend, he tweeted a bee emoji. And I have had bees on the brain ever since. So if I am full of bee puns today, that would be why. Nope. We want this arrow going this way. And that will just cut off there. That's fine if that gets clipped off the edge there. Yeah, the whole No Man's Sky fandom has been abuzz with rumors, naturally. Rumors, speculation, all that. Alright, I'm going to do this how I've been doing it, and highlight the starting soon portion first with 4B. Why do I have so many notifications on Discord? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Of course the tip broke. There we go. That was 4B. I will do B. And it's okay if these lines are a little bit rough, because, again, it's dilapidated wood. That there. Go to HB. Slightly lighter. Where did 3H go? There you are. Back to 3H. looks like a double chin. Let's not do that. Nah, let's not even do that. Let's do that though. I forgot an important component to this GGobbie. Didn't even do this last time. Let's see. Whoop. Just launched my 3H pencil across the table. All right. Maybe I should just do the line work and see where I'm at, because I don't know that I have time to shade this time. I do want to get into video game soon. I'm going to start here. I do have good news. It seems my bronchitis is clearing up. So that was a whole saga. Sharpen this 4B again. I like giving eyebrows a little more texture. Actually, no, I should finish this. So maybe I will delay getting into video games soon. Or a little bit, just to get this fully done. Nope, we're going to switch to another pencil for that. Why does it feel weird to me? No, that wasn't it. Herb! Wait, where's my alert? I don't have an alert on this one. Oh no! Herb, welcome in, Raiders. Thank you. I am GGobbie, your graphite goblin. My hair is still wet. Yeah, I'm not going on camera just yet. Give me about 10 minutes. Oh no, an ad is starting soon. Let me snooze the ad just so it's not too awkward here. Yeah, full Gobby nostril. I am struggling with this angle, as always. It is such a tricky... Actually, I think I know what my problem is. I'm gonna move that back there. Maybe? So, I don't know if you remember a while back, there was that Freerun art challenge where everyone was trying to draw Freerun at this angle. And I felt like I got really good at it, but then I tried again, and now it's, like, annoying again. Yeah, exactly. The chin. And I mean, I don't have it where his face is all like bunched up here, the way that like the original poster had it. But yeah, so I'm working on my starting soon screen again. I have one that is passable, but this is kind of closer to what I was looking for with the angle and everything. That's just 2H. That doesn't make a difference. Hold on. Swap those. Swap you with you. And then in a little bit, I will be jumping into Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. 358 over 2 days. Grimoire of the Rift. And Knuckles. I was going to play Divinity Original Sin 2, or I normally would be playing that this early in the week. But because I'm so close to finishing Bravely Default and school starts next week, I want to get through that game to move it out of rotation, so I only have 2 games to worry about. Let's not go with B yet. Let's go with HB. But yeah, Herb, the B thing, speaking of B, HB, the B thing in No Man's Sky, oh man. I'm a B all about that for the rest of the day. It's that probably tomorrow will be an update for No Man's Sky. And No Man's Sky creator Sean Murray will tease updates with an emoji like a few days before it drops, usually within the week of it dropping. And this time it was bees, or it was a bee, and then he clarified with additional bees. This almost looks like a neck beard. Smudge that a little bit. Smudge that a little bit. And it just happened to coincide with me doing the Sentinel Hive, or no, sorry, the Sentinel Pillar content, and getting all of the lore from those. And that's what's wrong here, I think. Yeah, that was definitely what's wrong here. The back of his head is too tall, or too down there. That is never going to erase properly. Is that better? That might be worse. Man. But that also happened to coincide with, like, a ship landed right in front of me that was very bee-like. And I'm like, sold. I had enough units for it. It was actually an upgrade ship-wise for me. Maybe I'll go with a softer. Yeah. Yeah, it like landed right in front of me that yesterday morning. I'm like, I need it. I think I had seen it before the bee emoji thing, but I hadn't been back to that system because like the ships are randomized, but they're the ship features and colors and everything are tied to the system data. So if you just stay in the system long enough, if you see a cool ship, you can just stay in the system long enough, and it'll usually appear later. Oh, there's that ad break happening. You know what? Maybe I will table this for tomorrow and try again tomorrow. Yeah, I want to get into video game. And this is frustrating me. I feel like this is going to take a lot longer than I planned. So, let's jump into video game. Today we are playing category Bravely Default. Cool, that updated. But first, let me get my camera back. Hello, I'm upside down. I'm below the screen. Hello. Apologies for my countenance. I was forced to work somewhat farther from home. What happened to my ads manager? Weird. Had to make sure that I picked up food, dinner, and needed to take a shower as well. And I only had like 10 minutes to take a shower and get redressed again. But I do have a gamer shirt, so we at least have that. let me refresh Stream Manager. There. I'm going to run the ad. It's about to run anyway. And then we will get into video game.